Hi everyone. In this session, we will have a look on recruitment process of IOCL. Okay. Other than what IOCL do, what is their businesses, what is their businesses. In third part, we will see about the career growth, career growth in IOCL. Okay. In fourth part, salary structure. Fifth, we will have some of interview questions for discussion so that you can have a good idea regarding IOCL interview. Okay, interview guidance. So one by one, we will have a look on the recruitment process. ठीक है, businesses, career growth in IOCL, salary structure, interview guidance. So let's move further. IOCL recruitment with the GATE 2023, they have a small notification they have released. Detailed notifications will be released further. Okay. So through GATE 2023, they are taking chemical branch, they are taking civil, they are taking computer science, they are taking electrical, they are taking instrumentation, and they are taking mechanical guys. For like if you are applying for chemical engineering job in IOCL, you have to appear in chemical chemical engineering subject or paper in GATE 2023. Respectively, it is valid for all. Like for electrical guys, if electrical guys is applying for IOCL through electrical engineering stream, they have to apply electrical paper, okay, in GATE 2023. You cannot join electrical engineering post in IOCL through instrumentation gate. So keep in mind that if you are aiming for instrumentation engineer in IOCL, then you have to apply for instrumentation paper in GATE 2023. ठीक है. So they have written in addition to applying for the GATE 2023, जब आप गेट का फॉर्म 2023 का फिल करते हो, candidates will also have to apply separately on online portal of IOCL, which will go live after GATE 2023 results are declared. ठीक है. तो होता क्या है, अभी गेट का फॉर्म आप लोगों ने फिल किया होगा गाइज. आफ्टर फिलिंग द गेट examination, there will be release of admit card and there will be a conduct of the examination. Okay, after that there will be a declaration of the result. Then you have to again fill the IOCL form separately for each PSU. It is IOCL, if it is ONGC also, you have to follow the same strategy. ठीक है. तो एटलीस्ट जब एडमिट कार्ड आपका आता है, देन यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ द all the PSU notifications. Like IOCL have started the online application, then you have to check and you have to upload the required document like gate details, your certificates, and you have to complete your application form. Okay, so that you could not miss the last date of the application. Sometimes some PSUs do the before the gate forms or before the gate examination, they used to release the online application, and you have to just fill. After the getting the gate result, you have to upload the gate gate details, like whatever the gate application number, gate enrollment number, and what is the gate rank and what is the gate marks details you have to upload after that. So depends on the individual PSU what are the process. For IOCL, it is after getting the gate result, you have to apply for the IOCL job application through online portal. Next, now we will move to another part. This is the recruitment detail. Okay, most of the things I have declared earlier, I have discussed earlier. Now we will see what are the streams Okay, see, what are the streams? It is a chemical. Okay, chemical guy can apply for IUCL. Civil guy apply. Computer science students also can apply. Electrical engineering, instrumentation, and mechanical. These six streams are eligible for IUCL recruitment through GATE 2023. In the recruitment, they have declared this. Pay scale will be from 50,000 to 1,60,000. Okay, you have to understand it is the pay scale, like lowest will be 50K or highest will be 1.6 lakhs. At the time of joining, you will have this, and after like getting the promotion in whole life, as per current pay scale, your pay will be 1.6 lakhs, and this is the basic pay. Okay, you have to understand, wherever some organization or some PSU declare pay scale, it is the basic pay. Okay, which does not include the DA, HRA, and perks. ठीक है, or traveling allowance. ठीक है, these things are the part of मतलब total salary में, in the total salary you will have a basic say pay, other thing DA, HRA, other perks, and TA traveling allowance. ठीक है, also IOCL used to give the furniture allowance, laptop allowance. ठीक है, so these kind of the things IOCL used to give. perks Perks include the 35% of your basic salary in the almost all the top PSUs like ONGC, NTPC, and IOCL. But these perks depend on the their financial condition in each year. Like for financial year 2022 to 23, if IOCL is having profit, huge profit, then there your parks will be 35%. If it is having like medium range of benefit, then your parks may be 20%. So parks percentage used to decided every years based on the their financial stability or financial condition. ठीक है, अब in the, if we will look on the age limit, see, for general guys, for general category persons, it is 26 years. Maximum age is 26 years. If you are exceeded 26 years, general candidate cannot apply for IUCL job. In this, all the reservations, all the reservations conditions which is applicable in central government job, it is applicable here also. For OBC, they used to give 3 years additional. That means for OBC guys, they can apply till 29 years. For a other category, it valids based on the central government rule. There is a selection process, so they follow gate marks 85% they used to take. ठीक है, they give the weightage of gate marks 85%. Like IOCL, in selection process they are giving 100 marks. Okay, from this 85% will be from gate marks. ठीक है, 10% from the personal interview. ठीक है, interview, other 5% included in GD and GT. ठीक है, so group discussions and group task also they used to conduct in every their recruitment process every year. In group discussion, they will give you some topics. Most probably, they used to give current topic. Like for group discussions, you have to read newspapers. ठीक है, keep in mind recent recent government policy. ठीक है, some like recently released movie which is having good impact on society, so they will give that scan. Like if you are seeing Brahmastra movie and you are thinking that they will ask, not, They will not ask. But like once one movie released section 376, okay, so at the time of my recruitment interview or group discussions, they have given related to section 73, what is impact, okay, what impact will come over the our society after seeing this movie, okay, what is the motto of this movie. So you have to keep in touch with recent events, recent government policy, recent like some good movie. So if you are reading movie, you are keep browsing your googles most of the recently, then you can means manage the group discussions. Also, if we are not having the idea regarding the group discussion topic, also we should not bother, okay, because in the group discussion if 10 people are there, 5 must be knowing the topic. Let them start, okay, and listen their discussions, then have idea how they are going to start, what they are speaking. Then you can correlate with their discussions, their ideas, and then you can speak for 2 minutes or 3 minutes. That will be the sufficient. Never try to speak as much as you can, since if you will try to speak more, you are there is chances to make mistake more, and they will that will impact. Because speaking less in gd, okay, speaking less in gd is okay, but speaking wrong will let you lose your marks. In group task also, they used to give some task to perform, and based on that there will be two teams and same task given to both team, and they come and you have to do the complete their task in group, and they used to give the marks based on the group, okay. So these things are easy for almost all the group, or almost all the guy. Minimum at least they used to get 2.5 marks, okay, with including the group discussion and gd. And if you are good enough, they will give 3.5. This kind of marks all the students generally get. For personal interview, we will have some sample questions which was asked in earlier years, past years. So you may have the good idea regarding how they used to go proceed with the personal interview, like your basic informations, your technical skills, and some related to the IOCL information. What IOCL related information you are having? If you are going for interview IOCL and you want to join IOCL, you must have the good idea regarding the organization. Okay, what are their businesses? Okay, what are their businesses? What is the career growth? They may ask who is the director, ठीक है, who is the executive directors, okay. So you have to understand what are their business locations, where they are going to expand. Like one of the things, it is very important if you are guys listening this or aiming for the IOCL job, you must understand government of India is planning to move towards the electric vehicle, okay. Currently most of the oil, okay, petrol, diesel, whatever the things IOCL producing. IOCL is mainly refinery, okay. They are having the refinery plants and they are generating what? Petrochemicals things, okay. So petrol and diesel, most of the consumptions done by transport vehicles, okay. So these vehicles now it will converted to EV. So what is the future of IOCL? You must have the idea. They may ask in the personal interview, if you are going to join IOCL and IOS government of India is planning to shift toward the electric vehicle, your career may get hampered in IOCL if you join. What you must be ready to answer this question. You must be able to understand, or you must be able to counter their questions. Okay. So for this, you have to visit IOCL website. In that, they are giving like where they are going to expand. They are expanding for EV vehicle charging station. Okay, they are providing EV charging stations. Also, they are providing. expanding their business in solar energy, wind energy. ठीक है, so they are having expanding their businesses in some other part where current situation, current time is moving towards. Okay, if government policy will change, IOC will also change their businesses, so your career will be safe in IOCL. So this way you have to cater the, you have to cater the their questions. Now we will move other part. Important dates. Important dates. They have given date of the commencement of online submission of application will be after the declaration of the gate result. Okay, ये these things we have discussed earlier. पहले क्या होगा, gate result will be declared. ठीक है, will be declared. Then IOCL IOCL will release the online form where you have to submit. Expected date of online submission is May 2023. Since result, generally gate result used to come in March. ठीक है, mid of March generally every year gate result used to get declared by IITs. Let's move on other. This is the career growth. Okay, this is the career growth. I have said na, basic salary. Earlier IOCL used to give the basic salary of 60K for officer or engineers. Now they have reduced to 50,000. In most of the PSU, restructuring of the pay scales and organizing career growth, it happened. Okay, so you should not bother about the 60,000 or 50,000. If you are aiming for working in the IOCL, you must have the positive attitude, because 50,000 or 60,000 is the basic salary. Little a small difference is 10K, and it will not impact much because, okay. See, total pay in IOCL or any PSU, total pay will be basic salary plus dearance allowance. It is 38% currently. ठीक है, if your basic salary is 50,000, so 38% of 50,000 will be your DA. In including that, HRA will be there. HRA depends on the class of city. If X by Z, there is a three classification by the government of for HRA. If city is X, you will have the different rate of the HRA. If city is Y, if you will have a some different. For X city, for X city it was earlier 24%. For Y it is 16%, and for Z it was 8%. Currently, by 3%, all the rate of HRA have been increased. So it will be 27%, it will be 19%, and it will be 11%. And depends on, like if you are in metro city like Kolkata, Hyderabad, Delhi, you will have 24%. Okay, it comes in the X city. Similarly, like it is Patna, it will be in the Y city by category, and if it is a remote area, it will be in the Z category. Based on that, HRA vary. Now other thing is perks. IOCL last year made the profit of 24,184 crores. See the benefit and the business strategy. They are giving this much profit to the government of India. Okay, so if they are making huge profit, they definitely give you a huge perks. It is mostly 35% of the basic salary. Rest of the, they used to give the traveling allowance. If you are having car or if you are having bike, you can claim for petrol. Okay, for car also. For that you need to give their matlab, you are having car or bike, you have to provide the evidence. Other medical facility, they used to give the all India medical facility, guys. Okay, IUCL medical facility is one of the best facility. They'll they will provide you one card, medical card, which will be valid for all over the India, and they are linked with the good hospitals where you can go and you can get your treatment. For medical facility, they give the on for the dependents. Dependents means wife, children's, and parents. For parents there is a restrictions, like your parents is working, you cannot get. If your parent is unemployed or not working, or their income is below 8k monthly, below 8k monthly, then they are matlab they will be considered on, they will be considered dependent on you. So there, for medical facility there is a some internal organization rule in which it will depend. So these are the facility. Also in addition to this, there will be furniture allowance. Okay, for I think each 3 years these kind of things while there. But you have to check the their further matlab detailed notifications, and you have to contact some after getting the recruited. You can ask your HRs. Furniture allowance, laptop allowance is also there. Laptop allowance. So if you have joined, or if you are going to join, or if you are planning to join IOCL, for money you should not bother. You should bother only for the your preparation. Okay, your preparation will lead you to the IOCL. So better to focus on the your preparation on the GATE 2023, so that you get. Because before getting the selected in IOCL, we should not bother for the salary and all, because everyone knows IOCL is a good organization which is having the good future. And IOCL also come, okay, it comes under the global 500 fortune company. Okay, if you are going for interview, you should must understand, and you should have the idea regarding the what is the global 500 fortune company, what is the position of IOCL in that. it is the 142th positions. ठीक है, 142वां पोजीशन है इसका IOCL का. For your information or for your interview preparation, you should know these things, because PSU never check depth technical in the interview. They will give you 15 minutes. In that they will ask some matlab 8 to 9 minutes general questions, like everyone can answer. 6 minutes will be given for your technical, and technical will be very basic. So they will not reject you based on the technical, since they know you have cleared a gate with good rank and good marks. So they are assured that he is a good in technical, he or she is good in technical. Now they want to check that how is your general ability, how you have seen the world, how you are interested for IUCL. These are the cutoffs, IUCL cutoff for 2017 and 2016. Personally, what I think about the cutoff, we never think about the like any PSU. If you want to join ONGC, Power Grid, or IOCL, we should not think about the cutoff before the releasing the cutoff, because it depends on the every year gate performance of other student. If paper will be if paper will be what, easy. If paper is easy, a student will score what, higher marks. ठीक है, higher marks. If a student has scored higher marks, cutoff will be what, increase. If paper is easy, cutoff got increased. If paper is tough, what happened, cutoff will decrease. So it depends on the each year gate paper standard. Also along with the gate paper standard, if a students are having, okay, in your year like 2023, all the students are prepared very well. If paper will be tough, also student will perform very well, then also cutoff will increase. So cutoff is very much variable each year based on the gate paper standard. So we should not bother. But for idea, if like you are giving test series, okay, if you are giving test series, so you should have the confidence. Like if you are electrical guys and you are getting 52 point etna marks, then you can say that you will have a what, you will have a interview call later, you will have an interview call later from IOCL. These cutoffs are valid for interview calls, not for final selection. Keep in mind, they used to call 2.5 to 3 times. If they are having vacancy of 200 candidate in any stream, they will call for interview 600 student. So that if vacancy is 200, 600 student will be called, and gate rank may go till 1000 rank, because 1000, because some of our student will apply for top IIT, some of our student will apply for ISC, some of our apply don't want to join for the IUCL, and some of our student get ranker will have their like age problem. They have exceeded 26 years, so it can go to till six. Sorry, it can go till 1000 ranks. So better to understand, like cutoff marks is variable. Okay, it depends on the vacancy and gate paper standard. So this is the conclusion. Just for your idea, I have given some marks for chemical engineering. It goes 60 plus marks, and these marks is valid for the general category guys. For OBC, ठीक है, EW, like economical background, backward class, EBW. Also for other category students, marks will be different, but for OBC and EWS, इकोनॉमिक बैकवर्ड क्लास के लिए, this is the EWS candidate will have what, EWS candidate and OBC cutoff almost get same. Okay, and it will little bit like 1 marks or 1.5 marks will be lesser than general category. For other, it is vary. Is for SC and ST, it is lesser, like it can go till 3000 rank for interview call. Okay, so conclusion that cutoff depends on the vacancy, number of vacancy, paper standard. So just have idea, like this must marks you should have for interview call letter. If you are getting marks 52.95 in electrical paper in test series, you can have a matlab idea, or you can have a good confidence for preparation and further improve your preparation. Okay, it should not depend like 2017 or 16 it goes to the 52.95, we will prepare for the 52.95 marks and you will get the interview call. You should not think like this. Let's move for another. There is some interview questions, guys. See, gate marks weightage 85%, GD and group task is 5%, personal interview PI 10%. Okay, so you should have idea regarding the, now this 10% is important, 5% is also important, and 85% is also important. So everywhere you have to give your best for selection. These are the actual question which was asked in IUCL interview. Okay, I was also appeared in IUCL interview in the year 2019. See, first questions I will discuss one by one. I will discuss what they are going to ask and what is the scope of current, like in 2023. If you are going for IOCL interview, what is the expected questions, like government of India is moving towards the EV. ठीक है, so आप oil किसको बेचोगे, IOCL, to whom they are going to sell oils, diesel, petrols, and petrochemical things. So most of the things government of India going to move the towards the electric vehicles. So electric vehicle will consume the electricity. So they are not going to consume oils. So what will be the future of IUCL business? So you have to prepare for this. Okay, you can say that IOCL is going to expand their businesses in what? They are going to expand their businesses for EV charging stations. They are expanding their businesses in solar power. They're also expanding their business in wind power. Currently, IOCL having solar installed capacity is 70 megawatt. This is given. This all information is given on the IOCL website. Wind power is 168 megawatt. They're expanding. They have started and they have installed. IOCL have installed 2000 charging EV charging stations throughout the India. ठीक है? So these data, basic information you should have so that interview committee can get impressed by your thinking and your interest. Like if you are knowing that 2000 EV stations, charging stations have been installed by IOCL, they will simply get like impressed by you. Like they will assured it's they will get assured like you are having the good interest in the IOCL. So you will get selected. Then you will retain in the IOCL and you will have the good contribution towards the organization. So that interest should be shown in front of the interview committee. Also, IOCL is moving towards the green hydrogen ecosystem. Okay, green hydrogen ecosystem. So you should know that except the providing the like a refinery work and generating the petrochemical things, what are the other things IOCL do? What are the other businesses I still do to sustain in the current market? Because it is the very tough to sustain in the current market because government of India moving towards the electric vehicle till 2000 till 2030 most of the vehicle transport vehicle will be shifted towards the EV. So demand of the demand of the petrochemical things will decrease now. So business of the IOCL also may decrease. So sustain in the market, IOCL is thinking towards the some other businesses. So this kind of answer you should have to cater the current situation questions. Most of the electrical guys or other stream guys may have these questions like why you want to join IOCL since IOCL is going to going to be क्या बोलते हैं उसको going to be a reducing their businesses since government of India having new policy and it is moving toward the EV. ठीक है? So to cater these questions, every student should have the idea of their type of businesses. Okay. Further, we will have a discussion what are the businesses IOCL do for your information. First, let's discuss what the interview questions. You are from which place? First questions, like we will have a multi around 30 questions in this session. Okay, so you should not think like these questions was asked by me, asked to me only. I have collected from many students, and for your benefit, I will discuss here. If interview candidate go towards the interview panel, they have asked you are from which place. For me, I have said I am from some location like Patna. So they said that if you are from Patna or you are from Bihar, since you are from Patna, it came in the state of Bihar. So which state having the highest area? Sorry, ठीक है, which district, sorry, which district is having highest area, ठीक है, in Bihar. So these kind of questions you can expect. Like you are from Hyderabad, ठीक है, so what are the famous things in Hyderabad? You should have know, and you should have basic idea, ठीक है. These things you should prepare. This way in your interview will go. Not like if you prepare for all the technicals and they will ask technical and they will get satisfied. You should not expect this. You should prepare general things. Hmm. Like in Patna, what is the length of Mahatma Gandhi Bridge? They may ask. They may ask. They did not ask me, but they may ask. Okay? So better to prepare like general things. And if you don't know the answer, directly say, sir, sorry, I don't know these questions. if you will ask some another question related to similar kind of questions, I may try. Okay, or I may answer this. Currently I am not having idea of this. So that will create good impression. Like without you are not knowing and you are trying wrongly, that will give a totally bad impact and your interview will be like totally damaged. Okay, generally in all piece interview they used to ask, tell me about yourself. Okay, they used to ask, tell me about yourself. So you should already prepare some A4 size paper before the matlab interview, and you should write what are the things you should tell in the interview about yourself, like from where you belong, what is your parents doing, what is your matlab academic records, where you have done graduation, where you have done masters. Okay, what is your some good hobbies which will be fruitful for organizations. This way you can go and you can tell them what is your matlab, what are the informations you want to share with them. But so you should not share everything, like some biodata you have provided and you have given all that information and still you are saying the same thing, that will create bad impact. Have you visited any retail outlets? Like, are you still having the क्या बोलते हैं, company outlets? ठीक है, पेट्रोल पंप्स outlets. So petrol pump outlets if you have visited the petrol pump outlets any, you can say that yes sir, I have visited this IOCL a company outlets and I have seen this. So they may ask what was the petrol rate that time. These kind of questions they used to ask. But see, if like 109 rupees per liter is petrol, you should not say exactly, because they are also not knowing last 6 months you have visited and what is the rate. So randomly confidently you have to answer. ठीक है, what you have observed there and different products. See, अब देखो, if you visit any petrol pump of IOCL there will be servo oil. ठीक है, this is also a business. Servo engine oils, there will be petrol diesels. So you said that you should say that I have seen that they are selling servo engine oils. ठीक है, petrols, diesels, etc. ठीक है, do you know about Ujjwala schemes? See, I have said now, in the year 2019 Ujjwala scheme on the peak. ठीक है, for like rural area, lady used to cook foods on the with the help of woods and damage damage क्या बोलते हैं इसको, the material which can be burn, damaged part of the things, they used to burn and they used to cook by that. Okay, so government has started that कि जो क्या है उसको बोलते हैं बीपीएल, जो बीपीएल लिस्ट में आता है, जैसे क्या बोलते हैं पुअर लिस्ट होता है guys, एक government of India used to have a list of the poor people which come below that. ठीक है, उनको वो लोग 5 kg का गैस सिलेंडर प्रोवाइड कर कर और उस गैस स्टोव भी प्रोवाइड करते थे. एंड दैट स्कीम वाज रन बाय द हेल्प ऑफ IOCL. Okay, they used to they matlab IOCL has contributed very much in Ujjwala scheme. These kind of things you should know, like it is related to oil company. So if you're going for interview for IOCL or oil company, you should know about the schemes. See, we have given 7 million connections. ठीक है, but we don't have that much of demand of refilling. बोल रहे हैं कि 7 million connections दे दिया मैं. ठीक है, हम लोग दिए, but we don't have that much demand. As a marketing manager, what you will do to improve the demand? अब देखो, मार्केटिंग मैनेजर अगर होते हो तो क्या क्या करोगे. ठीक है, फॉर दैट यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर एंड यू थिंक दैट क्या कर सकते हैं. इसमें कोई ये भी ऐसा कोई भी ऐसा आंसर नहीं है जो फिक्स है. ठीक है, इन दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस वी कैन गो with our thoughts, like they're not having them that much demand, so we can start home delivery. ठीक है, without any additional charge. ठीक है, we can we can have a automated message to customer for offers, refill refilling centers near about their locations, so that will remind to the customer like e- and also we can send last refilled cylinders details like on the 15th of this month you have refilled your cylinders, and your frequency was like you used to get one cylinder each month, so you are exceeding this your cylinder may get empty and you will have a problem, so you try to matlab, refill before that. So these kind of message will encourage to the customer like, and some few of the people who used to encourage by this message, company will get the benefited. These kinds of concept one student can use and simply answer. Since we are at the time of interview, since we are engineers and we are having the only graduations, so simple answer will be sufficient. They used to see that your thinking level and thinking ability, how you think. What is the role of marketing manager? See, what is the role of marketing manager? Sales part, ठीक है? How to create the demand. Major role of marketing manager is how to create demand in the market, ठीक है? That is the role of marketing manager. As a marketing manager, you have find an outlet to supply. How will you coordinate that demand? How will you choose you the outlet to supply that new outlets? See, these are the things, easy questions, and I have selected for these questions are valid for all the streams. It can be CS, it can be chemicals, it can be civil, it can be electrical, it can be instrumentation, and it can be mechanical. So this is not depend on the individual streams. Another, these questions belong to electrical. What is the thermal relay and electromagnetic relay? What is the difference? What you will prefer? See, so they used to ask basic questions. What is the thermal relay and electromagnetic relay? Easily one can answer. Thermal relay work based on the heating concept, and magnetic relay work on the electromagnetic concept. And differences you can say, and what will be the preference? See, one smart guy has to answer this like preferences depends on the situation and usability, like where we have to use the relay. Okay, based on their environmental condition we have to select. For electrical guide, what is the PWM, pulse width modulation, application advantage, why carrier frequency is high? These kind of questions they will ask, which was the like practical question in the industry in in क्या बोलते हैं उसको, electric drives, sorry. in electric drives in electric drives we have to use PWM, ठीक है? So application you can say that in electric drives we are using. एडवांटेज क्या है? ठीक है, एडवांटेज ये है कि वोल्टेज एंड फ्रीक्वेंसी बी बोथ कंट्रोल्स. व्हाई कैरियर फ्रीक्वेंसी हाई? देखो सी प्रैक्टिकली एफसी इज हाई, मोटर मेक्स सम डिफरेंट साउंड, ठीक है? तो इट डिपेंड्स लाइक टू री व्हाई one of the things I will discuss. Guys, in a drive there will be a rectifier and inverter, ठीक है? And to protect them there will be a capacitor. Also there will be a braking resistance, this will be IGBT. So at the time of like if carrier frequency is high, this part XC 1 by 2 pi omega, हाँ, 2 pi fc. If fc is high, the coupling capacitance will decrease. So over voltage chances, like over voltage strip of electric drive, will reduce. So based on the environmental condition and practical situation, we used to select the carrier frequency, and carrier frequency is high to reduce the coupling capacitance. See, another questions. So similarly for electrical, they are asking like belong electrical subject questions. For civil mechanical instrumentation other than electrical, they will ask from your streams, and that questions will be basic. So you should not bother about the like. They will ask some highly technical. They will not ask highly technical. Any candidate who has scored good marks in GATE examination can answer that. What is the inside the VFD drive? Currently, I have shown it will have the rectifier, it will have the inverter, it will have the braking resistance, okay? It will have the IGBT. These kind of the things VFD drive should have. Electric layout of any industry, SLD, single line diagram. Simply you can take the example like source of the power, and internal transformer will be there, internal transformer, and there from there tapping will be for the industry. Like huge load is there, so high voltage transformer will cater. If local industrial load is like for 430 volt or 440 volt, then normal transformer will take cater the load. So simple drawing you can draw. When is the world, see there, if near about the interview, like your interview on the 1st May, just take for example, what is the 1st May? You should know this is the labor day. Okay, so these kind of questions may ask. If your interview is on the 2nd October, why 2nd October is known? Why it is a national holiday? So these things basic common sense question they ask. Also one of the things, if you are going for any PSU interview, you should know their like share market rate. What is the one share cost of the Iocl? They, and it will be better if you see current day, because for from me they have asked. So simply they can ask anything, and if you don't know, just randomly say any answer, so that near about, so that they think that they are having the interest. Because if you are going for PSU IOCL interview and you are not showing interest toward the IOCL, how they will get assured that you are going to join IOCL? If you will have the four options like ONGC, IOCL, NTPC. So whom from from which matlab from which options you will have the matlab select the your organization? It depends. Okay, for that assurity you have to show your interest, so that they can get assurity and they will select their chances. Why PSU? So these kind of questions easily, matlab, if you are having the rank of what 10 rank in GATE, so you can go for IISC, okay? You can go for IIT MTech. So it depends, na, why you want to join PSU. So basically you can say, sir, my economical condition is not good, and my financial condition, as per my financial conditions and my as per my interest, I would like to join PSU, and I would like to support my financial condition to my family, okay? And I'm not interested in the higher study. So these kind of answer you can say. Or whatever I have studied in the graduations, now I want to implement in the practical situation like industrial application. So it will be the great opportunity in IOCL to work with my skills and to enhance the organizational benefits, or क्या बोलते हैं इसको, organizational technology. ठीक है. See, different. If in news you are reading newspaper, there will be discussion of the financial deficit. Okay, what is the financial deficit? So currently you have to get in touch with the news age, current discussions over the क्या बोलते हैं उसको new channels. So these things will help you. What is the inflation? General questions. What is the India rate? What would you like to be team leader or team members? This kind of depends on the individual's choice. You can justify, I want to be a team leader, I can't be team members. So it depends. One person can say I will be a team leader, I will be a team member. It depends. Or one base answer will be there, like as per situation, if I will be team member, then if it is required to be a team leader, I will eager to be a team leader. Okay, and I will handle the things. So you can say these things. Difference between the inverter and rectifier, simply what? It works DC to AC, it works AC to DC. So inverter convert DC to AC, rectifier convert AC to DC. So one has to answer basic things and current waveform. These are things which are easy and one can answer. Now see, they will have the lots of questions. Okay, and generally in 15 minutes they will ask you 10 questions, not max. More than this, I have discussed these much questions for student guidance, so that they will have the good idea. See, they have said that they will ask also one thing I want to add here. There is no language barrier in PSU interview. If you are comfortable in Hindi, you can go with the Hindi. If you are comfortable with the English, you can go with the English. ठीक है, but from the Hindi and English, at least be comfortable in one language, since in a panel there will be a 10 4 to 5 5 to 6 people, and they may from belong from the some different states like North India and South India. So it's better to speak in common language like English or Hindi. Not like if you will speak in regional languages, they will not stop. If there is some member from their state, they will help you. But problem is that other members should understand and they get the clarity regarding your thinking and thoughts. ठीक है, तो देख देख कहाँ इंटरव्यू दिया, रिजल्ट क्या रहा, रैंक कितनी थी. इट मीन्स दैट except IOCL. ठीक है, except IOCL you have appeared for other PSU interview. So what is the result and where, what was the rank? ठीक है, basic questions, name of the some IOCL directors. I have said for any PSU first, like if you are preparing for IOCL, you have to visit their website, you have to see about us part. ठीक है, in that they will give the information regarding who is the director, what is the businesses. ठीक है, these things you should know. Any question do you want to ask? See, they will also give you options like any questions do you have. So you can, as per your choice or as per your thoughts, you can ask some questions. You should not ask like I will get selected or not. This will create bad impact. You should not ask this. If you want to know about the some IUCL internal things, like you don't know, you don't have idea of that, then you can say that I would like to ask this question, sir, about IUCL, can you let me know? So they will answer you. See, whenever you visit any PSU website now, understand their businesses. IOCL having the multiple business. ठीक है, refineries, refineries, pipelines. पाइपलाइन में क्या होता है, जो पेट्रोल या रिफाइनरी जनरेट करती है ना, उसको ट्रांसफर करते हैं वन लोकेशन टू अदर लोकेशन. दे आर हैविंग R&D, दे आर हैविंग मार्केटिंग डिविजन्स, they are having petrochemicals division, natural gas divisions, they are having explosive divisions, they are having cryogenics divisions. So these part of the things where you can get posted. So you should know that their businesses and who are the individual directors, you also know, and overall director you should know. These things you should know. At least directors of the name you must know for the NEPSU where you are going to give the interview. Sell yourself to ISL. Why do you consider, why do be considered? See, generally we appeared in the college time for in placement, they used to ask this kind of questions. So you must be knowing this, how to sell and how to say that why IOCL. I have said now, you should show high interest, high interest in IOCL if you are going for IOCL, and that can be shown by what do you know about the IUCL? Okay, and that will be known from the website, and you should have some data, some informations, their business benefits, their share rate. This will matlab, this will assure them that you are having interest. So basic questions were there, family background also you can say, difference between half and full wave, these are technical questions, type of power plant in India for electric guys, this can be answered easily. What nuclear power plant, thermal power plant, hydropower plant, these kind of things can be answered. See why solar power plant is different from others, why it is produced DC, why it is producing DC. Okay, so any they are expanding business in solar power, so electrical guys can expect the question will come from solar energy. Okay, working of a steam turbine, consider 100 kilocalorie input for steam and the steam input turbine. For this is question, it belongs to the electrical guys, so should not bother, you should not bother if you are belonging from other stream than electrical, you should not bother. Always, always prepare basic for PSC interview if you want to prepare for technical or common things, which is like you will have all the questions from internet, like on the Quora you can find. Okay, if you're mechanical guys, you can find your answer from the Quora. CS and electric CS instrumentation and computer science, all chemical, sorry, chemical, that one also find. This is whatever the technical question in this I have declared discussed, this is belongs to the electrical. And other questions, tell me what weaknesses, how will you improve, this kind of general preparation for required, like other time we used to prepare for the placement. ठीक है, अब बोलेगा, they will ask you, देखो, see one question, more interesting question they have asked, वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस की क्या डिफिनेशन है, वर्क लाइफ बैलेंस डिपेंड्स, okay, and this definitions also depends on the individuals. So they have asked like this, so you should say a good answer, not like that कि I want to prepare and I will prepare totally to family. Okay, and I will give, so say they may not understand, they may not feel, okay, your interest in IOCL. If you say that I give preferences, first preference to the family, then organization other guy can say that I used to give first preference to my work, so they will take that guy. So it depends, you should give the diplomatic answer which cannot, which should not, sorry, which should not hinders your selection. If you will have a two, if you will have a two offers, which organization you will join and why, proper justification you should give, not like IOCL, I like IOCL and I will join IOCL. This is the vague answer, will not create good impression, you should give why IOCL and proper. Okay, so this answer you should prepare before going to the interview. Here is our contact details. You can mail on support at the rate gateforum.in, and you can visit gateforumonline.com for any other further query. Okay, so I have discussed what, guys, I have discussed notifications, notifications, IOCL क्या करता है, वो सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस, कैरियर ग्रोथ एंड इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चंस. ठीक है, जीडी एंड जीटी का के लिए ऑल्सो आई हैव डिस्कस लाइक व्हाट शुड बी डन फॉर जीडी जीटी. आपको करंट करंट मैटर्स जो मार्केट में है, करंट मैटर्स विच इज इन विच इज इन न्यूज, यू शुड हैव आइडिया. ठीक है, देन यू कैन रॉक इन इंटरव्यू. ठीक है, at the end I would like to say that have this much idea regarding the IOCL selection process. ठीक है, इंटरव्यू टिप्स, इंटरव्यू टिप्स, dedicated questions and cut off. ठीक है, everything you have, and then now only you should focus on your preparation. Your preparation will lead you towards the your selection in IOCL. I have discussed all the details for IOCLs to motivate you. What is the perks? What is the pay scale? What is the career growth? What is the matlab, way to get selected during the interview and GD? I have discussed this much for to motivate you and to encourage you. Now your work is to prepare as much as you can, because your preparation and your number of your marks in gate or your rank in gate, that will lead to get the interview call. And with this session you can get a good marks in the GD, GT, and interview. So whenever we see, whenever we go for any PSU interview, we should not bother about the technical knowledge, because they are not going to ask anything which will be not known to you. It depends on the everything on general things, like whatever the general things they are asking you is about your location, about your family, about your date of birth, about your about your what, about your states, about current development, about their businesses, about their directors, about their benefits, about their share rate. That will create a good impact, because that thing shows that you are having good interest in that PSU and you want to work with them. So you should sell yourself in the interview, because PSU interview, that things, okay, they want to see your interest in their organization. If you are interested, they will give, since 85% is weightage of gate. If you are having good rank and good marks in gate, your 85% work is done. Your 85% is going to selected. Okay, 15% is only there. So you still see, if you are having 10 rank, okay, so your 85% is much more than other student, and you will 100% get selected if your interview is matlab at least you have scored 60%. Also one things, uh, whenever you will apply for the, one second guys, I will go to the same importance that recruitment details. Okay, I will discuss in the recruitment details. These streams, chemical and all the chemicals, civil, CS, electrical, instrumentation, and mechanical are eligible for IOCL. In that, in your BTech, okay, in your graduations, you must have at least 65% marks. Then you will be eligible. At least generally in the all the Indian universities, most of the student is to get more than 65%. So we should not bother. But for that information, I have mentioned that your marks should be greater than 65%, so that only you will be eligible for IOCL jobs. With these guys, I have completed all the slides and all the information I have shared. If anything you would like to ask, you can ask me in comment section. Just let me know. I'm here for your questions. At the end, guys, focus on preparation. Preparation. Prepare for tests as much as you can. Revise as much as you can. It will lead you towards a good PSU. ठीक है, this is the key mantra. And we are providing some different PSU sessions regarding interview selection and interviews, regarding GDGT, regarding notifications, their career growth, for for your motivation, to encourage you, to uplift your क्या बोलते हैं enthusiasm towards your preparation. So see these sessions as a motivation, okay, and prepare very well. You should not bother about the cutoff. Like some student may get less marks in test, so you should not bother like cutoff is higher, I will not get selected. It depends, cutoff may vary. If paper will be highly tough, 30 marks will be sufficient for your get PSU selection. If paper is very easy, 80 marks may not be sufficient. So it depends and it varies each year. So you should not bother regarding cutoffs. Prepare very well. Try to get as much as you do or as much as you can do in your paper, get paper. ठीक है, whatever will be, मतलब you can, you do your best. That will lead to your selection. With this, guys, I will close the sessions. Thank you. All the best. Prepare very well.